Now we are at session 3. In the first session, we discussed about the program's intro. In the second session, we discussed very high level the purpose of key finance applications. And we more focused on why we need GL application and how to prepare the financial statements called income statement and balance sheet, cash or fund flow statements. Now, before we proceed with the third session, any questions from anyone, please? You can unmute and raise your question.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, on the account types, you mentioned assets, liability, expense, revenue, and owner's equity. Now, you said that the expense and revenue belongs to the income statement, and then the asset, liability, owners belongs to the balance sheet.
Sure.
Where does the invoice, where does the cash funds flow statement, where does that one belongs to?
Very simple. So it's all about cash inflow and outflow, right?
Yeah.
So when money will come inside, when you get money as a revenue, you get money.
Yes.
Right? You create invoice that you treat as a revenue because for sure you are going to get since you are doing the business. So your revenue, when you create invoice, you identify your revenue. But reality you have to get. When you get, that is inflow. And when you have a liability, when you have to pay to your suppliers or any party, okay, that you are calling as a liability. Once you make the payment, it will flow out. The money will go out. So these are the events which will trigger your inflow and outflow of the money.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay. So the revenue and the liabilities now belongs to the cash flow statement.
Yeah, don't take in that way. The result, okay, those will be derived from this. Got it?
Okay.
Your liabilities will become reason to flow your money out. Sometimes you may not pay your liabilities. Just as example, I'm telling everybody should pay the liabilities. Of course, there are few cases where they are not paying the liabilities. Right?
Right.
That's how it is. Your liabilities will make you to it will force you to create the outflow of the money. Your revenue will become reason to get inflow of the money. Apart from these two reasons, we discussed a few other points.
Okay.
Right? So loans, right? You may get the loans. No revenue, right? Loan you are taking. Again, the loans, when you get, it will become your liability. Again, you have to repay. But as of now, it is a loan inflow. Right? And you may get some funding from some companies, or else you may invest. If you are not, anyway, you will pay. That is a core business activity. Apart from that, the profits which you are generating, that you may invest in other companies, that can become your outflow. Okay.
Thank you.
Next question, please. We'll spend 10 minutes for the Q&A from last two sessions. Then we'll jump into core discussions. Any other question from anyone, please? Please keep asking the questions. That will help you to learn the depth. Next question, please.
Lakshman, regarding the instance, I see that the folder as empty. Where can we get the link or something to access the instance?
Now we are not dealing with instance, right? Once we start
Yeah.
working on instance, everything would be available. The guys
Oh, okay.
who already taken the subscription, we shared previous batch videos. Okay,
Oh, okay.
but you
Yeah,
no need to
got it.
depend. You no need to depend
Okay.
because say if you guys are making the payment, if they are not getting something into their hand, it is empty only, right? So to
Mm.
fill the gap, we are sharing. Otherwise,
Okay.
you no need to depend on that. You completed 2 sessions. Yes, only you completed 2 sessions. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Next question, please. Any question from anyone, please? From last 2 sessions. So one thing is very, very important. You should ask the questions. If you don't ask the questions, it doesn't make sense. At least learn from the people who are asking the questions. If you are not asking, very important. Don't take the note as I'm able to understand. Maybe true, but that is not enough. You have to speak, you have to ask. That's very much important for the consultants, especially. You should ask the question. Yes.
So I have one question.
Yes.
So after we complete the course, I mean, I think you said that yesterday, most probably these would be the terminology from the accounting. I mean, like from the finance as a finance consultant.
Yes, as a core finance.
As a core finance will not go outside this, the radar, most probably.
Yes, this is a scope where every company, they don't prepare other great things, not possible also. They'll be within this, okay, within this income statement, or you call as profit and loss, balance sheet, cash flow, fund flow statements, and application specific, department specific. When you talk about payables, receivables, again, there will be separate reports. We will see, we'll come across. Those are pretty simple, application specific, but to understand as a big picture, level understanding, this is what you have to aware.
So what kind of requirements we'll see, like once we get into as a consultant, what kind of thing they may ask us to do? I mean, I'm just trying to understand what kind of responsibilities we may have to do it.
Okay, let me answer. Even it is not related to yesterday or day before yesterday session. You may get into implementation project.
Right.
Implementation project, or it could be support project. These are the two primary. Out of these two, what is very primary means implementation. Okay,
Right.
you will have a detailed sessions, as I mentioned. Okay, as I mentioned, 15 hours real-time related sessions we have, right? There you will find very detailed information. But to close the question with very basic inputs, here I'm going to talk about. When we talk about, there are a few other type of projects, not primary. If you understand implementation project, rest are nothing for you. In implementation project, what we do is Oracle Fusion applications, okay, Oracle Fusion finance applications are very new to the client, new to the company. We have to introduce these applications, how they can use for their company. When you are going to tell them how to use, do we need to understand about what they are doing? Yes, we should understand as a part of business what exact activities they are doing, what they are buying, what they are selling, how they are buying, how they are selling, when they are making the payment, how they are making the payments, what bank accounts they have, what assets they have, when they collect the payment from their customers, how they collect, what are the different use cases. We call as use cases, means business scenarios they have as per their each and every finance department. These we sit with them and we learn from them. You don't need to teach anything to them initially. Okay, you sit with them and we'll tell them. Mostly we ask very, very open-ended questions. You don't need to ask how many these, how many those. No. Hey, could you please talk about your payables department process? Could you please talk about your asset management process? Could you please talk about your receivables process, right? So how you are managing your expenses, employee related expenses at present. This is how just we ask open-ended questions. They'll talk, we'll make a note, and we'll have several rounds of meetings. Those all you will learn, you'll understand how to deal with those. That's how we ask the questions, and we learn about their business, and we'll make a note. Please go on mute. Please go on mute. Okay. So we learn about their business, and then what we do is we understand whatever they says, the game is not going to be changed. The game will be within the scope of our applications only. They may say great things. If those are possible within the application, we'll do it. Otherwise, it may be so great. We cannot do anything. For that, what are the alternatives we have? That also we'll discuss. But by default, just we have to learn about their business, what they are doing. Those all we will have a detailed sessions. So that's how we learn. Then we will introduce our application. This is how the finance application would be. This is how you can create invoice. This is how you can make the payment. This is how you can create supplier. This is how you can create customer. This is how you can do the billing to your customers. This is how you can record the receipt when you get the payment from customer. And this is how you can maintain your fixed assets. This is how you can maintain your bank accounts. This is how you can prepare your financial reports. This is what we'll introduce. So again, when we introduce, there will be some sort of discussions. Can we do in this way, that way, etc. So once you complete this program, you'll be knowing end to end. The questions what they are going to ask, you can understand and you can respond. And it is not important on the fly you have to answer. Generally, the process would be, we sit, we discuss. If they need anything, we'll make a note. We'll tell them, hey, we evaluate and come back to you. It is not kind of interview approach when you talk to the client. In interview, they ask, you have to answer. You cannot say, give me 5 minutes or else I'll come back to you tomorrow. Not possible. But in implementation project, we are not going to sit in front of the client. We are not going to be in the location to provide any sort of solution on the spot. We take the requirement, what they need, what they are doing, what is possible. Even we talk to them, what you are doing, how you are doing. Ultimately, in our mind, what is possible would be there, but we should not talk to them. Later, we have to go back to say, yes, this is what you are doing. The same can be done in our application by following this process, or else this is how we call it. So ultimately, what is possible, that only we can give to the client. But in between, you have to follow the process, like, so you have to understand their business, or you have to make a note what they are doing, what they're expecting. Even you know what they're expecting, not possible. You should not speak about it immediately. You have to give some, breathing time. So slowly you'll be conveying. That's how. And again, there are multiple steps. It is not a small question what you asked. When you go through those 15-hour sessions, you will get complete answer. It's all about simple and short way. What I can say is, we understand their business and we provide the solution. This is simple. We understand their business means that we call as, we take the requirement from the client. We take their requirement. Their requirement means what they are doing or what they are expecting to do in our application, what they are doing in the current system, and when they move to Oracle Fusion application system, what they are expecting, how they are expecting. These things we have to learn from them. And again, we have to understand about their business process, which is pretty simple. We are not doing, they are doing. They'll tell, we'll listen the story. Then we will tell them, this is how you can use this application if that is your expectation. And once we set up the system, they will start using. When they are using, if they are facing some issues, we will support. We will help them. They say, hey, I'm not able to create invoice. Tell me what is the problem. This is what I'm facing. We know end to end. We know everything. They know only 10%. So we can help them. They may say, I'm not able to find my supplier when I'm creating invoice, or else I'm trying to make the payment, I'm not able to see my bank account. Okay, I'm not able to run this report. These are nothing for us. Okay, now these all terms may be new to us, but after few classes and by end of this program, these are nothing for us. What I'm just talking now, it's very new content for everybody, maybe for most of the people. Once you complete the program, now after completing this program, again, if you play back whatever I'm speaking now, it is nothing for you. So we support them, we help them. Again, what level of help you provide? It's a functional help. It means no coding. We don't touch any coding. If something wrong with the coding, etc., we report to technical team, or else we report to Oracle company itself. Will inform, hey, we are using your product. It is not working. Please help us. That's it. Okay. More in case of technical, we do postman job. We don't do anything. Issue will come to us from the user and will pass to the Oracle, or we pass to the technical team. Issue will come to us if it is related to our functional, means no coding is involved. No coding is involved. Then we will look into that. Even if it is difficult, I mean, we are not able to figure out what is the reason. Still, you can contact Oracle. They will help you. Ultimately, Oracle should support. So in between Oracle and client, we will be positioned, and primarily client will be expecting we will help them. If we can help, we will help. If we cannot help, we'll take help from Oracle and will be same conveying to client, because client is not strong with this technicality of this application. They know how to use, but we are far better than client. Their skill is their level of understanding, and the skill set point of view, they'll be standing with 10%, we are standing with 100%. So we can better interact with Oracle if there is any challenge when we are using this system. Hope this answered your question. May not be 100%, but you have to spend a lot of time by going through those sessions.
Yep, that answers my question. Thanks, Lakshman.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thanks. Okay, I'll take the questions in the end of the session. Okay, now we'll just get into this. Yeah. Now, so your learning process. Okay. Your preparation, the learning process, what you have to follow. I'm clearly telling, okay, I'm just clearly telling, if I'm telling something, if you love it, take it. Otherwise, leave it. Okay, don't make fun out of it. You may not be serious. There are many people who are very, very serious, who are struggling and who are just dreaming about their career. By keeping all these points in my mind, I may speak, I may enhance certain points to the next level. That may be overdose for you. Be calm. If you don't like it, love it, and let others take it. Okay. Don't try to crack the jokes. I know nobody is there in the meeting, such kind of category, but still it's a request if somebody is there. Fine. Now, this process, okay, I'm recommending to the people who are following, who are attending online classes, the same we follow on the floor for the 100% job guarantee program. Here we have a two category of the like learners, online as well as our 100% job guarantee program. Even the people who are attending online, those people can follow this. It is a best practice. The first step, attending classes that we are doing. And later you may go through these videos. If you are not attending the live classes, yes, you'll go through the videos. So attending classes are going through the videos. It could be any case. Second point. Okay. Take.
Sorry, Lakshman.
No, 1 second.
Are you
Let me
sharing the
complete. Let
screen?
me complete. After that, I'll take. Don't mind. I'm really sorry. I'm just all the time. See, before starting something, sometimes I'll give the time for you guys to ask something. After completing something, again, I will stop. Here, after explaining few points, I will definitely stop. I'll ask for your questions. If I'm stopping, don't mind. Okay, don't mind, because let's go as per this pattern. Okay, so take notes. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. Doesn't matter who you are. When I say who you are, the years of experience you have. You may have a 10 years, 15 years, 20 years of experience. Doesn't matter what is the position in your company. Doesn't matter what package you are getting. Doesn't matter in which country you are. If you want to learn Oracle Fusion Financials, you may be fresher, you may be extremely experienced person, you may have a basic bachelor degree, or you may have a top-notch academics. Doesn't matter. You have to take notes. Otherwise, you are not learning, you are acting. Take notes. Capture each and every point, whatever we are talking about Oracle Fusion Finance application. In our classes, we are going to talk about only Oracle Fusion financial related stuff. We are not going to entertain some general discussions or some movies, politics here and there. No flavors will come across. So every point is very, very, very important. And my suggestion is take the same term as it is, because the terminology is important. The terminology is important because most of the people these days, it may be Oracle or it may be something else, whoever learning these technologies, most of the people are going to claim the experience as per market expectation. That is the reason you are expected to speak as an experienced person. That is the reason take the note and take the terminology what I am going to discuss with you, and don't convert the terminology into your own style of English. It doesn't work. I say something, but you say something else when you speak with others. So it doesn't work. Use the same terminology, make a note, capture the same point as it is, and the same you have to use. So very important point, take notes. When you talk about take notes, don't plan to maintain many notebooks, especially maybe if you are attending the online classes also it is applicable. So you may just come across with two, 3 books you may write by end of this program. But the people who are on the floor, I could see they are writing uh, like 10 to 15 notebooks, big size. So this is the experience for us from the previous running batches. So I would recommend that guys who are in the 100% job guarantee program or who are attending the online classes, maintain big size notebooks. Otherwise, you have to buy small size, many books. That much content you are going to generate. Okay, that much content you are going to generate, right? How many books you write, those are going to be currency bundles for us. So that's how it is. So buy big size notebooks. Okay, buy big size notebooks. That is my suggestion. Okay. So you may attend live classes, you may go through the class videos. Other point which I want to recommend here is, what you can do is, if you are attending the live classes, anyway it is live. After these classes, if you are going through the videos, still, if you are going through the videos, please treat these classes as a live classes. After class, you may play this video after some time. My suggestion is treat that video as a live session. And while attending the class itself, please write the notes. Okay, don't write like pass, just you stop the video and you write again, you run, you write. So the 1.5 hour or 2 hours video will take 1 day time for you. So initial 1-2 classes, you may find little difficult to write the running notes. Okay, it is not running notes, it's just walking notes. So walking notes, we are discussing very detailed level. I am talking, I am also writing whatever best possible. The same time, you also write from your side. Don't make a plan. I'll attend first, then I'll play the video and I will write. It takes too much of time. Okay, it takes too much of time. It will waste your time. That is the reason while attending the class, you write the running note or the walking note, whatever we call. Don't plan, you will play the video later, or else you stop you pass it, you write it, again you resume, again pass. This will kill a lot of time. So that is a suggestion. Initial 1, 2, 3 classes, it's completely new. You never practice like that. That's how you may experience. But after 3, 4 classes, if you are going through videos or if you are attending the live classes, it will make our job very easy. We'll be able to sync with the flow. So that's very, very important. That's very, very important. Treat as a live session, even if you are going through the video. And if it is a live video, how you can stop the trainer to write your note. Now you cannot ask me every time, please wait, please wait, please wait. Yes, I may wait 1 or 2 times, not all the time for you, if you are running very, very late. So that's how it is. Anyway, that I should take care. That is the reason I don't go fast. I go as required. So max people should be able to connect to the data what I'm talking about it. So that is a point. Another important point. Never plan. First, I'll write draft note, then I will write final note. Means randomly you write something, later you will plan to write the fair note. No, not required. At this stage, few people may feel like that. That is not required. Whatever the beautiful handwriting you have, with that only you write it. That is more than enough. So you are in the beginning, your experience, how you feel, yes, that I can understand, but that is not going to last for a long period. Since you are in the beginning, you may think through in that way, but after few classes and all, you will be connecting to these dots very, very easily. The content will become very much known. Will keep working, exercising, and repeating. So things are going to become very, very easy. So one time you are going to write the note, no draft and no fair note, only one note. That is everything for us. Just plan in that way. So that is a kind of formula what you have to follow when you are taking the note. The first point I mentioned, maintain the big notebook, have a nice pen. Second point is, don't plan to write the note after class. During the class, please write it. Enable in your mind listening, writing, and if required, asking questions also. Just keep your mind in that function. So you will listen to whatever happens, and while the class you are attending, you will be writing. Somewhere some clarity you require, yes, you will stop writing and you will be asking the question. That you can enable in your mind. Enable that functionality, it will work. So don't treat, if you are going through this video after some time, don't treat it as a video, treat it as a live session. Try to catch the flow when the video is running or classes are running. So these are the key points. Next point. These are very important. Don't get bored with these points, whatever I'm explaining. It's very, very powerful, very, very important. This is only important. Now, you captured everything. Other points also I clearly mentioned. Whatever we are going to discuss in the class, that is the terminology what we need. Okay. You may have your own powerful terminologies to replace. No, don't do that. Okay, use the terminology. If it is relevant to Oracle Fusion Financials, whatever the terminology I'm going to use that terminology only. Write the same terminology. Now, next point is read it. How many times you have to read? Read 2 times. Okay, it may be from program 1 or 2, doesn't matter. So the notes what you are writing, the complete information you have to write. Going forward, we will the complete information what we are going to discuss, it will be split into 3 parts: theory, setup, and process. Let me write here. Whatever you are going to learn, okay, we are going to split into 3 parts. Okay, theory, setups, or we call as configuration. Next one is process. Yeah, other areas along with the process, yes, we will be learning accounting, entries, and the reports. This is not that much big task for us, simple task, but this is how primarily we have to classify. So theoretically, we'll be learning each and every aspect of our Fusion Financials applications, and we will learn the configuration, which is simple. If you are not connecting to the terminology, don't worry, just take the terms. Then we look into the process. What does it mean by? Yes, we will come across. Along with that, we will be learning about accounting entries, which are pretty simple. We no need to do anything. System will take care, even reports also. So this complete information you have to write. Those all will be in the classes. As per our classes, write each and everything. And read everything. How many times you have to read? Read 2 times. After reading 2 times, what is the next task? The next task is practice on instance, if applicable. See, we are at 3rd session. There is no need to work on the instance now. First session, we never spoke about instance. Second session, nothing. 3rd session also, we are not working on the instance. Whenever it is applicable, maybe after 2-3 classes, we will start working on instance. The 4th step is applicable as a part of process. 4th step is applicable. Practice on instance. After practicing on instance, the 5th step is read one more time. The reason why I'm recommending you to read is here just you've gone through, you didn't do anything, you never experienced with instance. Now in the 4th step, you are literally practicing on the instance. The point of view will be changed, the level of understanding will be shifted to next level. After that, if you read one more time, in the 3rd step, when you read, your experience is different compared to 5th step. In the 5th step, when you are reading, you can own the content. So here, many dots cannot be connected when you are reading because you never have experience with this instance. You never practiced. You have seen, you just watched kind of movie, but here you acted in the movie, something like that. Now, when you are just reading as a 5th step, your experience would be far better compared to 3rd step because you practiced on the instance. This you have to do. So if you are on the floor, if you are in the 100% job guarantee program, very, very important step for you is you have to give the presentation. Okay, when you are on the floor, how to give and all we'll discuss very detailed level. So you'll give the presentations. The people who are not in this 100% job guarantee program, what you can do is you can give presentation in your home or room to somebody. Now I am presenting to you. You can set a target, you teach to somebody if it is possible. Yes, for your learning purpose, you are teaching to others. If possible, please do it. If you are not giving the presentation on whatever you are learning, it's a dummy learning. Tomorrow, what we do is not big thing. What we speak is very, very big thing. When we are working as a financial functional consultant, so all the time you will be speaking. Max will be speaking. It could be meeting or presentation XYZ. Our primary task is we have to talk. Talking will become our primary task. If you are limiting yourself with only attending classes, writing the note and reading and practicing on instance, that is not at all enough. Tomorrow you speak, they will find you who you are, because you have to polish your presentations with the experience. You have to give the presentations. You have to give the presentation. The guys who are not in 100% job guarantee program, what I'm recommending is you find somebody who are ready to listen to your presentations. You give presentation. See here, we spoke about, take simple example. This I explained to you in your home, to somebody you explain this. Okay, maybe to your spouse or kids or someone who can understand English. Don't explain in your favorite language. Very, very important. When you talk about Oracle Fusion Finance application, or when you think about this application, whatever the task you do aligned with this application, only use language called as English. That's very, very important. Everywhere you have to deal with that English only. Okay, your favorite language could be something else, but still, for Oracle, favorite language is English only. You have to speak in English only. Think in English, present or talk. If you are talking about Oracle, if you are thinking about Oracle, set default as English. Very, very important. Okay. So give presentations. You may not be in the job guarantee program. What you can do is, so create the situation, create the opportunity, give presentation. Otherwise, so you cannot build the muscle which really required in the real time. You cannot build the muscle. So you give the presentation to somebody, you explain, hey, in Oracle Fusion Financials, these are the applications we have. So you talk about what exactly I explained to you, you explain to somebody. Within the payables, we create invoice and payment, etc., etc., etc. So if you want to bring the data to GL, why we have to bring, what reports we generate, what is the purpose, what are the different type of account related information we can have in these reports, that we have to present so that your task will be completed about that session what you are attending. And other point, see, what we do on the floor also I'm going to discuss that you may implement from your side, you take additional benefit. The people who are on the floor, what they have to do is give presentation and take the feedback from your team. You know, once you are in the job guarantee program, you will be part of the team. So give presentation and take only negative feedback. Don't take positive feedback. It's very bad. How you can be positive when you start learning? Take negative feedback. The guys, you give negative feedback to the person who is given the presentation to you. Okay. These will discuss more detail level, but here high level I'm telling. When you give presentation, you have to take the negative feedback. We have a sheets also here. You collect from the admin and you give the negative feedback to others. The person who is giving the presentation, the person will submit the feedback sheet to you and you have to write your name. What's wrong with that guy presentation? You may find he's struggling to explain. He is not able to recall. His facial expressions are very bad, worst. His facial expressions like almost is dying. Or else his communication levels are not okay, or else his communication is okay. This subject related, the way of expression is not okay. You give this all negative feedback to that person so that the person can understand where they have to improve. Even I will conduct the review meetings, there we will discuss more detail level on the floor. That let it be. The guys who are attending online classes, what you can do is give presentation if possible and take the negative feedback from the participants who are attending. That is very, very important. Otherwise, you speak, that is not great. You can speak a lot of junk also, even you are learning all these things. Give presentation. So follow this process. Okay, the guys who are attending online classes, yes, this is within the scope. The guys who are on the floor, we have a lot more things to do to refine and to build that muscle and to get that clarity and to purify the information, structuring the data. I'll be conducting many, many review meetings, how to give presentation, how to stand, your facial expressions, your authority, confidence, this, that, many, many, hell number of things we will discuss. That anyway, you will be on the floor, we'll discuss, but the guys who are on the online, minimum follow this process. This minimum process is applicable for everybody. You may be online participant, you may be in the job guarantee. It's a very, very fundamental things. Please follow this. Yep. So this is the point. On these points, any questions from anyone, please ask.
Lakshman, have you?
Please.
Yeah, please go ahead. Lakshman, have you been sharing your screen? It's like bang coming to us.
Sorry?
Have you been sharing your screen throughout the session today?
Yes, I'm sharing. That is the reason
It's
nobody is
blank
asking.
to me.
Disconnect and connect again then.
Okay, thank you.
You see, just if I'm not sharing, you can understand. People will ask me, right? Fine. Next question, please.
Just one observation, Lakshman. Like what I feel, I mean, on the online sessions, even if we are giving a presentation, I think the perk of getting the questions back, I mean, maybe there will be some cross questions. So I think those things can only be possible in the on the on floor. I think, right? I mean, because if you're presenting at home to
No,
somebody, I don't think they will.
let's leave on the floor because a big story. Yeah.
Ah,
Let's keep in
yeah,
the
yeah,
scope of what you are aligned, right? You are attending online, I
yeah.
guess, right? So with which is aligned with your learning process, you can ask me the question.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Right. Why I am talking about this on the floor, you may take something into your account for your learning purpose. Okay, that is the reason. Yeah, if possible, you may try from your end so that at least you will get some understanding what is expected to do. So that way you may get benefited. That is the reason I'm sometimes I may talk about what we do here also. So try to take advantage from that if you can. That's it. Fine. Now, if no questions, we'll proceed with the next step. Any questions, please? Okay. Fine. Okay. Fine. Again, let me talk about a few points. Okay, I think that's okay now. We'll see later. Fine. Now, let's decode what we are learning. What we are learning or what we are going to focus on is Oracle Fusion Cloud Financials. So what Oracle Fusion Cloud Financials all about? Yes, we have seen within Oracle Fusion Financials, we have few applications. We have seen few applications. Here we addressed. These are the applications which are part of finance family. Okay, we'll understand that family, etc. So within the financials, these are the set of applications we have. Now, let's decode each and every word which we see here. What is Oracle? What is a Fusion? What is a cloud? What is a financials? What is the application or applications? First, I'm just giving the numbering. One I'm calling as Oracle. So two is a Fusion. Three is cloud. The fourth is financials. The fifth is applications. First, we have to see what is there inside. Okay, we have to understand that. We'll go one by one. So let's talk about what does it mean by Oracle. Oracle. So Oracle stands for Oak Ridge Automatic. You can say computer or computing, anything you can use. You can say computer or computing. Okay. Oak Ridge Automatic Computer or Computing, and leave it and logical engine. Okay. The Oracle, O stands for oak, R stands for ridge, A stands for at the automatic, C stands for computer or computing, the L stands for logical, E stands for engine. Forget about oak ridge. Let's see rest of words in this Oracle meaning. Automatic computer or computing logical engine. This refers the characteristics of database. The characteristics of database. So automatic computer logical engine or computing logical engine. So the database, what you can do is you can store the data and you can retrieve the data and you can perform many operations. There is a big story about it. So this automatic computer logical engine, this talks about the characteristics of database. Then what is Oak Ridge? Okay, this is a place where Oracle designed and built database, that is a location in US that they included within the database. Initially, Oracle, the company, they designed and developed the database product. With the database product only, they entered into market. So that is reason the name they given as based on the characteristics of database and location where they have their laboratories, which location they have. By just concatenating all this stuff, they simply named it as Oracle. Now, which is very powerful database application. Initially, Oracle entered into the market as a database. Okay, database, what do you mean by Oracle? You can say Oracle is a database. In other words, you can say Oracle is a company. Now, when you say what do you mean by Oracle, you can say Oracle is the database name, or you can say Oracle is the company name. That 2 points you can take into consideration. What does it mean by database? What does it mean by database? When Oracle introduced, what we can do with the database? Okay, I don't take too much time. If somebody knows about what does it mean by database, okay, very high level. Say this is a database. Say for example, I want to store purchase invoice data. Okay, purchase invoice data in the database. So within the database, okay, how to store the data? There will be tables. Okay, within the database, we'll have a tables. Okay, within the database, we'll have a tables. So there is one table. Sorry, one second. Within the database, we'll have a tables. To store the purchase invoices data, we'll have a one table. With the help of that table, you can store the data. How to store? Okay, database you have, and you have a purchase invoice information in your hand. It may be soft copy or hard copy you have with you. Now you have a database. How to store the data within this database? If you talk about IT, okay, the software. In the IT industry, in the IT segment, the people who are working, they should know one language called as English. They should know one language called as English. In the same way, means if you want to interact with somebody who is working, who is into IT, definitely blindly you can say the person knows one language called as English. That's a basic language they need. Blindly you can say, no doubt in that. In the same way, how you expect somebody to know English if they are into IT, so that you can talk to that person can talk to you. Everybody knows one common language called as English, which is a global language now. In the same way, if you want to interact with the database, however, every IT person knows English, in the same way, every database knows one language called as SQL. Every database knows one language called as SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. Structured Query Language. Okay, Structured Query Language. And simply you can call it as a SQL also. People call it as SQL, Structured Query Language. So if you want to interact with a person who is into IT, you should know language called as English, so that you can talk, that person will respond and you can understand. Now, if you want to interact with the database, you should know the language called as SQL. If you know the language called as SQL, then only you can interact with the database. Say you have a purchase invoice information in your hand. You have one table which can store purchase invoice information within the database. Now you want to store purchase invoice information into this table. How to load? That means loading the purchase invoice information into the table is nothing but you have to interact with the database saying, hey, take these details and store in so-and-so table. If you want to interact with the database, you have to interact with SQL language. Otherwise, it cannot understand. Think it will slap us. Now, in the beginning, what Oracle did is they built this database. And if you want to store the data in the database, we need SQL experts. We need SQL experts. So you have a purchase invoices. If you want to store the data in the database, you need SQL expert who can interact with the database. If you want to get SQL expert, it is very expensive. Okay. The costing is very high because they know the language, powerful language called as SQL. And again, when you are going to load the data, now if I'm talking to you, I'll be delivering, I'll be asking the question, or I'll be delivering some statements. In the same way, SQL also, there will be some statements, or you can call as syntax. There will be SQL statements. Now I'm speaking, I'm delivering English statements or other language statements, you can say. Okay, the same way, SQL also will have SQL statements. By using SQL statements, okay, I can interact with the database. I may ask something, I may send something. I may ask Oracle database to store something or to retrieve something. I can say show or take, anything. SQL statements I can use, I can interact with the database. When I'm going to interact with the SQL statements with the database, I should be expert enough with the SQL language. But again, dealing with the SQL language is not a pretty simple thing. As a SQL expert, I may commit with the mistakes. Then SQL, the database cannot understand what I'm saying. Somewhere, if I miss some comma, it cannot understand whatever I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. Otherwise, I may do mistake, or else another way, what I can say is it's overall, it may consume a lot of time for me also, right? I'm just interacting. I have to store a lot of data into database. I want to review the data, what is there in the database. It is time taking and very expensive, and many errors we experience. So that kind of phenomena there was when there was only database. Later, what Oracle did, many other companies also did, since we are talking about Oracle. So after what Oracle did is, hey, you no need to write any SQL statements. You no need to know about SQL. What we do is, we will hire who are SQL experts. We'll ask them to create the pages. This page name is purchase invoice page. Purchase invoice page. This page name is purchase invoice page. Within that page, there will be fields: purchase invoice number, who is the supplier, how much amount, etc. This purchase invoice, they connect to the purchase invoice related table, which is there in the database. Now, within this page, there could be one tab or button called as save. Who can understand English? The person can fill the data within that page. If the page language is English, they can enter the data. Just they have to click on save. Then automatically SQL language, SQL statements will trigger, that will store the data in the purchase invoice table only. Now game is changed. So any user can enter the data in the purchase invoice page, and they will click on save. It will get stored in the database in the respective table. Before introducing these pages, the game was quite difficult. We need SQL expert. Now we don't need SQL expert in the daily base. One time SQL expert is required to build this page, but anyway, that we don't need to worry about it. That should be taken care by Oracle. So what Oracle started doing is, they developed these pages. They are giving those pages to the companies along with the database. The business is entering the data in this page. They are providing save or submit. Then it will go and sit in the database. Now, to interact with the database, to interact with the database as a business user, I don't need to know SQL language. If I understand what data I have to fill in this page beyond the scenes, means in the background, automatically SQL will start working. It will make our life very easy. Now, 2 points we are trying to understand. We are inputting the data into database through SQL language. Other point is through page, which is easy. Page is very easy. So we no need to worry about inserting the data into database through SQL language. Forget about SQL language now. You just think about only pages are there. Now, so you are filling the data in the page and you are submitting the data into database that will get stored. Now you are entering the data. This is the one step. You are entering the data. For that you are using the page and you are storing the data that you are not worrying about. It is automation. If you click on save, it will get stored in the database. And if I want to view the data, if I want to see the data, yes, I can see from the same page. From this page I can submit, from the same page I can view. But within the same page, if you want to view the data, it may be a bit difficult. You may not see complete data. There could be some limitations in that page. Only limited information you can see. If you want to see the complete data, what you have to do? If you want to see complete data, what is the solution for that? For that, Oracle is creating reports. Oracle is providing reports. So you are inputting the data into database by using the pages and inputting the same data what is available in the database. If you want to see the data you can see through reports. That's it. Input and output. When you input, it will go to database. If you want to see the same as output, you can use the reports. This is the entire game of any application. Take any application. You take your favorite applications, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter or XYZ applications. Everywhere this is the story. Now you'll go to Facebook page and you will sign up. You do the posting. That means you have a pages for that. Once you save it, it will get stored in the database. And generally we don't generate the reports. Yes, we have certain reports. How many friends you have, how many friend requests you received, how many friend requests you submitted, how many posts you completed. That report you can see. There'll be you can see the figures and the data. Those are also reports only. More than that, the Facebook team can see how many new users signed up today, how many total posts are submitted, how many are shared, how many liked, XYZ. They can see high volume of figures related reports from their end. As a user also, we can see basic reports. Whatever the historical data you are able to see, those are the kind of reports. Those are the kind of reports data. The same way, any application you take, so Oracle application or social media application, this is a complete story. There will be database to store the data, but these days, still we are not running very slow with the database. Okay, sorry, SQL. We came up with the pages. No SQL language is required. Directly you can input the data in the page that will get stored. This we are calling as inputting the data into database. And whatever the data is available in the database, if you want to see, that means you need output. Okay, what is there in the database? If you want to see, that is output that you can achieve by using the reports. You no need to develop pages. You no need to develop database. You no need to develop the reports. We have to understand how to enter the data, how to view the data, how to enter the data by using purchase invoice or any other pages. It could be purchase invoice page. Here, see the pages, what a few examples we discussed. It may be purchase invoice page, payment page, sales invoice page, receipt page, bank account page, or fixed asset related various pages, expense report page, or tax related set of pages. So any page, all Oracle is providing. Just we have to understand how that works, and it will go and sit in the database. That we no need to worry about it. We no need to do anything. That is automated. That Oracle will take care. And if you want to see the data, whatever is available in the database, Oracle is providing the reports. We no need to create the reports. If any business requirement, say Oracle is providing many reports, apart from that, any company required more reports, we no need to worry about it. Our technical consultants will create the reports. Our job is not creating something. Our job is understanding what is already created, what is already available, how it works, how it doesn't work. Just we should aware without creating anything. We are not going to be creator. We are going to be kind of users. We use it. You go to supermarket, you buy what you want. You are not manufacturing anything. You consume it, you use it. The same way, the applications, what we are going to learn, we are not going to create anything. We are going to learn how those are working so that we can help to the business how they can use to enter the data through the pages, to view the data through reports. We no need to touch the database, but to give you the flavor, to get sort of experience of that vibes, we'll have one session how SQL queries we can write. We no need to write in day in day out when you are working, but just to get the flavor, because everything is connected with the database and SQL. Through SQL everything runs. That is reason to understand very high level. I'll take you through just how to write SQL query, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. You may practice, may not practice, that is okay. But just you will have some understanding how it works, which is not ours. Sometimes if required, yes, you can have a confidence. Yes, I know how to write basic SQL statement. So that confidence you can build. For that reason, we will touch. Otherwise, SQL is not required for us. The very basic awareness is required. If required, you can use, otherwise ignore it. Our job is primarily dealing with these pages and these reports. When you say report, don't worry. You no need to create the report. You have to just click. If you click, report will be generated. You are not going to arrange any data. That is not our job. So the reports also Oracle is providing, the purchase invoice, etc. All the pages, all the complete application stuff Oracle is providing. Now, why we came here? To understand 2 points. To understand what is a database. Database is the one where we can store the data. Within this, you can store and you can retrieve. You can store and you can view. Or else you store some data you want to modify. Yes, you can modify through this page. You can call the data into this page and you can modify. If you call the data into reports, you cannot modify, only you can view. But from where you enter the data, from there, you can recall the same record into this purchase invoice page. You can modify. Again, certain data you can modify, certain data you cannot modify. That we will learn when we are working on the application. Now we are trying to understand what does it mean by database. Database is storage space where we can store any data. So to store the data in the database, we need SQL language. With SQL, you can store the data, or you can retrieve and you can view the data. But these days, you no need to do that kind of, we should not call it as a labor job, but it's very hard work, hard job. We no need to do it. We can do the smart task, smart work. That is nothing but put the data in the purchase invoice or any other page. It will go and store in the database. So that's how it became very smart in terms of storing the data. If you want to view also, you no need to write SQL. Simply you can view the data from reports. So that is a job of database. That's how the database works. Now, what does it mean by application? The collection of database and multiple pages and multiple reports we call as application. Again, the collection of relevant pages, the collection of relevant reports we call as the relevant application. Take example here, Oracle Fusion Accounts Payable. The short name we are taking as a AP, right? Short name we are taking as a AP. We are taking a short name we are taking as a AP. So what are the pages we use in AP? Those are all pages. What are the reports we need within the AP? All the reports, by combining all the AP, accounts payable related pages and reports. Anyway, database would be there. If you want to store the data, database is required. If you want to view the data, database is required. Database is by default. Without database, doesn't make any sense. With a set of or collection of relevant AP related pages and AP related reports, including database, we call as application. If those pages and reports are belongs to AP, that we call as AP application. This AP application is built by which company? Keep the company name as a prefix. Built by Oracle, say Oracle AP application. You'll understand what is a fusion, what is a cloud, etc. For now, what we have to understand is what does it mean by database? What does it mean by application? Database is storage space where you can store the data. How to store the data? By writing the SQL queries or SQL statements you can write. That is outdated story. Now, what is a trending story? You can enter the data in the pages that will go and stored in the database. If you enter the data in the pages, if it is going to store in the database, how to view the data which is there in the database? Through reports. If you have pages, if you have a database, if you have a reports, the combination of these three components we call as application. These pages, these reports are related to which department in the company? The payables department. Which application payables department can use? AP application, accounts payable application. So that is reason, since the pages and reports are related to payables department, so that application we are calling as a payables application. These pages and reports, who developed, who created, the company name you are taking as a prefix, that's how we call as Oracle AP application. Say this application is built by IBM. You may call as IBM AP application. This application, the pages and reports are built by SAP company. Then you can call as SAP AP application. Now we are talking these application, this stuff built by Oracle, we are calling as Oracle AP application. So we covered 2 points. What does it mean by Oracle? Oracle is database, or you can say company name. Okay. So Oracle stands for Oak Ridge Automatic Computer Logical Engine. And how to deal with the Oracle if it is a database. If you treat it as a database, it's a company name also now, right? So if you treat it as a database, how to deal with that with SQL language. Now still you don't need to be poor to write SQL queries. So only SQL we are using to build the pages these days. And that's how it is. Okay, even advanced languages are there when you talk about SQL. Let it be that we no need to worry about it. We are talking about database. Fine. So this is a story we have to understand. We discussed about what is the meaning of application. We discussed about one application the same way. There could be AR application, fixed assets application. If you have multiple applications, you call as applications, which is a plural. This you can call in short as a, instead of calling as applications. Why to waste energy? We call as apps. Apps means multiple applications. Apps. Oracle Fusion Cloud Financials. Apps also you can call. Okay, apps. Multiple application. For application, short name is apps. So this is what all about. What does it mean by Oracle? What does it mean by application or applications? Any questions here, please? Any questions from anyone, please? Okay, no questions. Now, so let's talk about the next, the term called as fusion. So fusion, what does it mean by fusion? Collection. Okay, merging different things into one, fusing many things into one, fusing. Okay, fusion means the collection, fusing, okay, consolidating. Those, that meanings you can take. So now why we are using the term called as fusion? Let's talk about it. Now, if you take example of Oracle applications, there are many applications in the market. Okay, we have Oracle applications, we have PeopleSoft applications, we have SAP applications, We have JD AdWords applications. We have CBIL applications. We have Hyperion applications. Very big list we can get. Okay, many applications we have in the market. Okay, many applications we have. And we have, let me take few other names also. Primavera applications. So many applications we have in the market. Fine. When you talk about these many applications, say for your company, you want to use few applications to maintain the data. Say which applications you want. Let me take few applications like finance. Finance is one set of relevant applications. Finance applications are very relevant to maintain the finance related data. So these are all applications we are calling as finance applications. The same way, like say your company wants to maintain finance related data. So which applications that company need? Financials applications. Financials applications. And your company need applications to maintain employee related data. For employee related data, we have HCM applications. Human capital management applications. We discussed by using financials applications, we can maintain company related finance information. The payments, receipts, bank accounts, assets, expenses, all deals with money related data. That is the reason we are calling as finance data. Where we are maintaining the finance data, those applications we are calling as finance applications. Now, so if you are going to maintain employee related data, that applications we should call as employee related applications. The employee that we are representing, employee is nothing but a human being, right? So human capital management, that's how those are named. By using HCM applications, what we can do, you can maintain your company employees information who are working for your company. It could be contract employees or permanent employees, about their salaries, about their competence, skill sets, and their timesheets, and the talent, many things related to employee, the complete cycle of employees in the organization. Okay, right from hire to till we fire them. In between, there are many things. These all can be maintained by using HCM applications, human capital management applications. And again, we have applications called as SCM. Okay, like finance deals with only finance related data. HCM deals with only employee related data. SCM, supply chain management. SCM, supply chain management. Look at the terms. No need to understand beyond that. Supply. As a company, when we are supplying means selling, right? We are selling. When you are selling, there should be some chain of activities to supply, to send that goods from our company to our customer company, our customer location. So there will be multiple steps. Okay, you will maintain the stock in the warehouse that somebody should go and pick, somebody should ship from our company to customer location, and then we have to do the billing to the customer, and we have to collect the payment. These all are chain of activities related to supply. When we supply, when we sell only, we supply. When customer is asking for some products, we supply to customers. Okay, that means we sell. When we sell, supply will kickstart. To manage that complete cycle, maintaining your stock, picking the stock from your warehouse, packing that material, and shipping that material to customer locations, these all activities the chain of activities, one after one, right? As a chain. First, you get order from the customer, then you check whether the stock is available or not in the warehouse or inventory. If it is available, you confirm the order to the customer. Don't try to understand. We'll see more detail level, just very high level. I'm just trying to create the basic story. So you check whether stock is available or not. If stock is available, we'll tell to the customer, hey, yes, you placed order for so and so. Yes, we have stock. We are going to supply within 2 days. You'll give the confirmation. Then within your warehouse, somebody will pick that material, what you have to ship to your customer. If required, they do the packing. Then they load that material into truck, or that they may outsource to other supply chain companies. Okay, logistic companies. They'll pick it, then they will ship to the customer. These days it became quite simple practice. Everybody is involving in the supply chain process. Like, we place some order online, then immediately the message will come, we'll check where our product is lying, right? That is a supply chain activity. They are supplying, it is there in the warehouse, it's picked, it's a packed. So it moved to some courier company, this, that, everything every day we are experiencing that same process. To manage such kind of their sales and supplying the product process, we have a supply chain management applications. Okay, and CRM, customer relationship management. Say you purchased, you placed an order in the Amazon or Flipkart, etc., right? Yes, you can track the order status, where the product is lying, where it is standing, but there is no progress, but you not yet received any product. Then definitely you have to contact the customer care. Okay, so that team, customer care team, will maintain the application called as CRM. Who are their customers? What is the customer's experience? What are the customer complaints? They will map to that the real-time process, what, whether they are providing the services or they are selling the products, etc. So that story can be handled by using the CRM. Again, which customers are placing the orders, how many orders are fulfilled, how many are failed, XYZ. It's all about what is the customer's experience, how they are caring about the customers, how much data they are maintaining related to customer in terms of relationship with them in all the phases of their sales activities, or before sale or after sale, means maybe they take the feedback, or many things. The prospects, customers, or recurring customers, or only one time customers, everything means caring about customers. Okay, creating the delight for the customers and understanding each and every step which is happening in their process, how customers are experiencing, where they have to improve their process in terms of servicing, supplying, and many aspects. For that, we have a CRM application, customer relationship management application. So if you want to create powerful reports, there are some other tools also in the market. Those you can call as Hyperion. Okay, Hyperion applications. We have different sub applications also. Let's take Hyperion applications to create any reports. Very powerful reports. If you simple and powerful quick reports, if you want to prepare, you can use Hyperion tools. You can use for budgeting, forecasting, and to generate the financial reports, you can use these tools. And if you want to do some sort of project related activities, you can use PPM applications. So you are doing some construction. Okay, you are constructing the building or big infrastructure related tasks you are executing. So what is a plan for that infrastructure projects, or you are constructing the building? What is a plan? How much duration? How many activities are involved, how many resources are involved, what is the total budget, how much you spent, how much is left, what are the deliverables, what are the outcomes from that activity, right? Many things. Who are the suppliers for that, who are the customers for that, right? Suppliers means, so who will be supplying the materials, etc. Many things you have to maintain as a project related activities. So those all, and again you have to manage those activities, which resources are working for that, how much cost you are incurring, how much profit you are making out of it if you are doing that project for your customers. Hell number of things would be there. All if you want to track very, very granular level, we have applications called as PPM. PPM stands for Project Portfolio. Okay, Portfolio Management. PPM, Project Portfolio Management. By using the PPM, you can track your complete project related information. Project related information. It could be project planning or project execution or project controlling. Planning, controlling, and executing, and maintaining the deliverables, etc., etc. And so, and there could be a few other applications also, say manufacturing. You are doing some manufacturing applications, you are doing some manufacturing business. So it's a manufacturing, it's directly, it's a manufacturing. Okay, manufacturing. So as a company, you need very, very basic, these I can say very, very basic applications. Any company, finance application to maintain their finance data. Every company need finance data. HCM, human capital management. If they have a very less employees, they may maintain in the spreadsheet, etc., here and there, that also works. But if they have a good headcount in the company, definitely they need HCM application for better management purpose, to manage the data better. And SCM, supply chain management, if you are into some sales activities. Okay, if you look at banks and all, they are not into sales, right? They are not into kind of selling activities. It's all about finance related transaction. They don't need SCM applications. They may procure something. Selling is nothing. They may sell some services as a banking that they maintain in the banking related specific application. They don't need to go with SCM, supply chain management. So you have a hell number of customers every day, hundreds, thousands, lakhs of customers you are dealing. Definitely, it is your responsibility to look after the experience of the customer, how better you are able to serve, where you can improve, and just risk management, other etc., related to customer service. So definitely you have to track complete information. That case only you go with the CR. Okay. And reports, yes, if you want to generate a very powerful and simple way, you may use the application called as Hyperion related reports. We have kind of FRS, Financial Reporting Studios, etc. We have, or HFR we call, Hyperion Financial Reports. Okay, Hyperion Financial Reports. And PPM, if you are a kind of company where you execute the projects, that could be internal projects or external projects. External means you may do projects for your clients, or else you may do in your organization itself when you are running the business, whatever it may be. So you need applications where you can maintain the project related detailed information, so that you'll have a great visibility what you are doing, how it is resulting, many aspects. And manufacturing, you are manufacturing some products or machinery, plant, etc., to track. Okay, so what you are manufacturing, what process is involved, how many steps, many things would be there as a part of manufacturing. So if you want to manufacture something, what are the spare parts you have to buy first, or assembling or manufacturing from the scratch, or else what kind of, if it is assembling, how many steps are involved. So this all can be maintained by using the manufacturing application. Now, say as a company, you need everything. You are into manufacturing. If you are into manufacturing and you are into definitely sales activities, definitely you need all these applications. Okay, all these applications. As a company, you need all these applications. Now, when you need all these applications, what is your task? You have to find out, you have to take all these applications from which company. From Oracle company, you have to take Oracle applications. From PeopleSoft company, you have to take PeopleSoft applications. From SAP company, you have to take SAP application. Or from which company you have to take, that is a very, very big question for you. That is a very, very big question. Now, So as a company, you need all this. Let's see which company is giving which applications as a best for you. Okay. So if you look at all these companies, right? So from Oracle, what is the best? These all are available with Oracle, but all are not best from Oracle. From Oracle, the best PC is financials. Okay. Yes, HCM also Oracle has a solution. HCM applications also we have with Oracle. HCM application also we have, but whatever HCM applications Oracle is offering, if you compare that Oracle HCM applications with PeopleSoft company, those are not powerful. Okay, PeopleSoft company is offering HCM applications, human capital management. Oracle also offering. Oracle side, the name is HRMS we call, which is HCM only. Human resource management system, which is equal to HCM. The naming convention is different. Human resource management system, which is equal to HCM. Now, as a company, you may pick HRMS from Oracle, or else you may pick HCM from PeopleSoft for your employee purpose to maintain employees' data. But which is a powerful, which is very, very powerful? Oracle HRMS or PeopleSoft HCM? PeopleSoft HCM only powerful, not Oracle HRMS. That means client will not take Oracle HRMS since the finance piece of solution is good from Oracle. They'll go with the Oracle financials, but not Oracle HCM. They'll go with PeopleSoft HCM. Now, if you look at SCM, supply chain management, yes, Oracle has a supply chain management, PeopleSoft has a supply chain management, and SAP also has a supply chain management. So Oracle has SCM, say PeopleSoft has SCM, and SAP also has a SCM, but name from SAP is we call as SD. The naming convention is different. SD. Okay, sales and distribution they call. In SCM, what we do, sales related supply chain management activities we do. Here they call as SD, sales and distribution. As per Oracle and PeopleSoft, say we call as SCM, both are same. So as a company, if you need SCM solution, as a company, if you need SCM solution, you have to pick from which company. SCM is available from Oracle, SCM is available from PeopleSoft, SCM is available from SAP as with the name called as SD. Okay, I call it as SCM, nothing wrong. SD. So now from which company you have to pick? And again, SCM, okay, say SCM and procurement solution, here it is there from JD Edwards also. Okay, JD Edwards. Please go on mute. Please go on mute. Any questions we'll discuss later. Let me complete. So here also we have SCM. Now, say SCM solution is available from these 4 big players in the market. Now, company has to choose from where? They don't choose from Oracle. They don't choose from SCM. Say SCM solution is good from SAP and JD Edwards. Now they may do analysis and all. They may pick from SAP. Okay, they'll pick from SAP. Now here we'll remove here and here. Hence, which they choose, that we are trying to figure out. Now CRM solution, they need to maintain the customer relationship management related processes, activities, data and reporting. Now, CRM solution is available from Oracle. CRM solution say available from PeopleSoft. CRM solution is available from SAP. CRM solution is available from JD Edwards. CRM solution is available from Siebel. From all these companies, CRM solution is available. When we look into all the CRMs available from these companies, very, very powerful, very, very famous CRM in the market is Siebel CRM. Siebel is very famous for CRM solutions. Now, client will not pick CRM from Oracle, even they have, but they will pick finance. Client will not pick HCM solution from PeopleSoft. Okay, HCM solution they'll pick from PeopleSoft, but not CRM. Even PeopleSoft has a CRM. Client will not pick CRM from SAP. Even they have CRM, but they will pick SD since it's a powerful from SAP. And reporting. So here the reporting tools we have from Oracle side, PeopleSoft side, SAP, JD Edwards side, but the powerful tool reporting point of view, one of the powerful tool is Hyperion. Even there are powerful tools from the different products, but they will love to take the tools from Hyperion. So they are taking what is good from which company. And Primavera, it's a for project scheduling. Say, let's say simply for our understanding projects. So from Oracle, PeopleSoft, and say different vendors, we have project related applications. But if you look at project scheduling, etc., the powerful tool application is available from Primavera. So now, as a company, okay, as a company, if you want to pick the best pieces, means solutions to manage your ecosystem of IT infrastructure, so you have to pick from the different vendors. If you go to supermarket, yes, it is easy for us to pick the items from the different brands. You are buying laptop, you may buy from Dell or Lenovo. You are buying the phone, you may buy from Apple or Samsung. Okay, you are buying the car based on your budget and your preferences, you can go with the brand. Yes, these are very much isolated. Those works separately. Your phone purpose is different from your laptop purpose is different from your car, etc., etc. These are very much isolated. Since those are not connecting and working, since those are very much diversified things, purpose point of view, it's okay. You can buy from the different brands. But these all applications are related to one company, one business. In one company, across all the departments, the communication takes place. In the same way, these all applications should interact each other. Finance application data flows to SCM, and HCM data flows to finance and SCM. SCM data flows to CRM. All the application data flows to Hyperion, and PPM data connects to SCM, HCM, and finance. Manufacturing data connects to your SCM and other aspects. That means these are appears as isolated, separate, but internally those are connected. The communication need to be established. Those need to be connected each other. Then only, however, in one company to run the business, all the departments are integrated, connected to execute, to run the operations, or to perform the business activities end to end. These applications also are very much connected. Connection is required. Now, if you buy financials from Oracle, if you buy PeopleSoft, HCM from PeopleSoft, ST from SAP, CRM from Siebel, reports from Hyperion, Primavera from projects from Primavera, those are separate pieces, isolated. Those are not connected. How those can be connected? Yes, you may think I will get Oracle experts, PeopleSoft experts, SAP experts, Siebel, Hyperion, Primavera. Yes, you can get experts. You think you are going to deal with 6-7 vendors, software vendors. Huge investment you have to come up. Okay, you invested, you have a good funds. Now the challenge is these are all different platforms. These all are built with the different languages, with the different architectures. Okay, different approaches those follows, different technologies those are follows. It's mess. Still, okay, you want to buy, you bought it. You deployed all those applications and you hide the consultants, Oracle, PeopleSoft, SAP, JD, CBL, etc., etc. Now, those technical consultants I'm talking about, those technical consultants you have to hire to connect Oracle with the PeopleSoft, Oracle with SAP, PeopleSoft with SAP, SAP with the JD Edwards, JD Edwards with Oracle, in all the ways you are doing different work, not what is required. Nonsense you are doing. So you are creating the hell in your company as IT infrastructure. So yes, you can get best solutions from the different vendors and you can connect to each other, that we call as integration. Connecting Oracle with the PeopleSoft, connecting Oracle with SAP, we call as integration. That's a technical term. Connection. Who will do the integrations? Not we. We don't do that. We don't do difficult tasks. Integration is a difficult task. Coding, programming. We do only smart and simple tasks, being a functional consultant, finance. So who has to do this integrations? Technical consultant. The technical consultants will start connecting these applications. So, okay, you have to invest a lot to take the license from the different vendors. Anyway, you are ready because you need best solutions in your company. You did it. Since you invested too much, again, you have to invest to hire the respective application experts. Yes, you hired those technical consultant built. Then you need functional people also to help to the company how to use Oracle Finance application, PeopleSoft HCM, SAP SD, JD Edwards, etc., etc. Yes, you hired functional consultants also. Now, as a company, okay, as a company, you started using these applications. Okay. So these are different platforms, different language based built application. Those all are connected, attached, patched. So when you are using, many times the connections will fail, many things will go wrong. That means the maintenance will become big task for you, because it is not very much streamlined. There is no seamless integration which is built by that companies. You built it. Okay, it is not built by Oracle or PeopleSoft. Between Oracle and PeopleSoft, you are building with your technical team. And what best practices they followed, who knows that? And now the challenge is you have to invest huge amount to take the license. That is the first challenge. Second challenge is you have to integrate all these applications as per how the communication takes place in your business. The same, how you are running the business, you have to replicate that process environment into system to establish that these all applications are by default not connected. Since these are from different vendors, you have to connect as a company. For that, you need technical consultant for integration. That is the second challenge. Third challenge is these integrations can break at any point of time. So huge maintenance is required. So user experience won't be great because you are always working on broken things. Broken things, you are connecting and you are working. What kind of great experience you get? So as a human being, you can buy one car from one brand, you can buy your mobile from another brand, you can buy your laptop from different brand. You no need to connect all this, that's okay. But these applications should be in the full sync. These all need to be connected and these should function. That is the reason these applications, if you are going with the different vendors, doesn't make sense. If you are going with a 2-3 vendors, maybe it may make sense, but still challenge only. So for every piece you are picking from different vendors with the reason called as it is a ultimate solution from that company for this area of business. So it makes sense, but when you are running, it doesn't make sense. Okay, few applications okay, but for everything, if you are going different, you will not have a great experience. Okay, more than doing business, you have to work on these applications. You have to focus on these applications. You cannot focus on your business. Of course, you'll have a separate teams, but you have to put more efforts. You have to invest more cost, many challenges with these applications. So this is a phenomena we have in the market all the time. By understanding this, what Oracle did is, they became very smart. What they did is, so Oracle applications, finance anyway, is their product. What Oracle did is, since HCM solution is very powerful from PeopleSoft, many companies are using HCM solution from PeopleSoft. Even they are using finance, they go for HCM from PeopleSoft. That is the reason what Oracle did is, Oracle purchased PeopleSoft. Now PeopleSoft is in Oracle's pocket. Now it is Oracle PeopleSoft. So JD Edwards, good for some sort of SD procurement, etc. So for that reason, Oracle acquired JD Edwards also. Now JD Edwards is Oracle JD Edwards. And PeopleSoft is a very powerful CRM solution in the market. Now Oracle wants to have this PeopleSoft with them. They purchased. Hyperion is providing very powerful tools for budgeting and consolidation, reporting, XYZ. Okay, please go on mute. Please go on mute. Very important, please go on mute. Okay, let me complete. I'm not closing, just I'm working. Just I'll complete this and I'll give you the chance. If you have multiple questions, make a note. So Oracle acquired, now it became Oracle Hyperion applications. And even Oracle acquired Primavera applications. Now, if any company looking for these solutions, okay, if any company is looking for the solutions, okay, let me write here. It's mixed SCM and PRC, procurement also, right? So to SCM, little advanced procurement point of view, that is PRC we call. This is procurement applications. Okay, advanced procurement related activities. Procurement means procurement, PRC. Okay. So if any company wants to implement these all solutions or a few solutions, blindly they can contact one company called as Oracle. Blindly they can contact. They no need to go and knock the doors here and there. One door is enough. That is Oracle. That's how they created solution, not from the scratch. Anyway, finance is their own product. There are many other solutions they have with them. And what they did is, these all companies they acquired except SAP. I given small list. There is a big list. Big list. Oracle acquired. Now what they did is, from these, what is best they picked already from their own product. There could be something very good that also they took. On top of it, they improved, they added, they did all this tailoring, and they introduced ultimate product called as a Fusion. Now when you say Fusion, it is not one legacy, multiple legacies, different energies, different powers. So when any company is going to use Fusion applications, there is a legacy from Oracle, PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, Siebel, Hyperion, Primavera. But from front end, we'll see everything as a Fusion. Inside, the engines what are running is different powerful applications. Different powerful applications. So this is the meaning of Fusion. Now, every company can love to have Fusion because everything is powerful in the Fusion. If they go with SAP, maybe SD is good or manufacturing is good. But if they go with Oracle, everything is good because nicely, in the smart way, they acquired everything. Smart way, they acquired everything. Now, every company love to go with a Fusion. I have seen many clients who are moving from SAP to Fusion. Not only me, many people are seeing who are in this market. So that's a reality. When you talk about cloud, you'll get okay more understanding about why clients are moving from SAP to Oracle these days. So this is what we have to understand. What does it mean by fusion? Now we are done for today. From my side, I'm not going to talk anything as a part of our learning. You can raise your questions if you have any questions. Even if you don't have any questions, you can stay back. You can learn from others' questions. So if you have some work, you have to go out, etc., etc. If you have some priorities, you may drop. Otherwise, I would suggest you to stay back so that you can learn more. So I am done from my side. If you have any questions, what does it mean by fusion, or else based on the previous classes or about this program, please go ahead. Please. Please. Venkat. No? Fine. Any question from anyone, please?
So Lakshman, regarding this integration part, so before Oracle acquire any of these, you said that there should be a technical consultant to integrate these modules, right? But now that the Oracle has acquired all these applications, now as finance is like a core of any organization. So as a financial consultant, are we supposed to like integrate all these modules, or Oracle provides like an inbuilt integration between these modules?
Yeah. When these are from different vendors, different companies, there is a need of connecting. Now these all are owned by Oracle. There is a need of connection, right? That Oracle is taking care. We no need to do that. You will get all these products with inbuilt integration. By default,
Okay.
you will have that connection, because if those are separate products from different vendors, how they can work together to connect? No.
Mhm.
So this all will get with inbuilt integration. We no need to do
Okay.
any integrations. Our technical team no need to work on integrations across these finance, SCM, HCM, right? CRM, all are tightly integrated.
Though they are like separate departments in an organization, still we are
Communication is
not.
required, right? Communication
Yeah.
is
Okay.
required in the departments. In the same way, across the application, data should flow.
Okay.
That is the
So for
reason.
that we need any mapping?
Nothing that Oracle
Okay.
did, because this is Oracle products now, right? Everything Oracle products. Now Oracle
Got it.
should offer to the companies how companies are expecting. They should not give task to the companies.
Okay.
They'll get with a complete integration.
Got it. Yeah.
Yes. Next question, please.
My Zoom got disconnected. I don't know if it is from my end here. So I missed that message on the fusion, on all the Oracle, SAP, Siebel, Hyperion being bought by Oracle. So I missed that section, but I watched the video when you post the video.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Next question, please.
So you will teach us, because there will be definitely the integration points would be there, and so there definitely there will be like a, say for example, from HCM to financials or SCM to financials, there would be some integrations that we need to do, right? The data should be flowing. So you will teach us like all the integrations between these applications with respect to only for the financials.
You will
Will you teach us
understand
like?
when you are attending, see, data flows from AP to FA, okay, AP to GL, expense to AP. This all, it's inbuilt. You will understand when you are working data flows. That means there is integration which is inbuilt, that you will come across. We'll create accounting, will transfer. Those all you will learn when we are working on the applications.
No, I mean like within Fusion, that's fine. Like within the Fusion within the financial applications, that's fine. But from HCM, say for example, from any employee data that is coming from HCM to Oracle, where we need the financial
No, one
perspective.
second. Now Oracle HCM only. It is not third party. Okay.
Okay.
Those are inbuilt. That's what I'm talking. See, Oracle, which are Oracle, we no need to connect anything. Oracle create the connection as integration, they'll give you as a solution. Yeah.
Okay.
It
So you
flows.
will show us all the flows, right? I mean, from those.
HCM we don't touch, not required, but we'll create the basic element called as entity called as employee we create. Even it's
Right.
not ours, we'll create. Other than that, why to run the payrolls and all, that is not our job. HCM consultant will take care. Yeah. What is
Yeah.
our scope, I will cover.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next question. Yes.
So these applications, the PeopleSoft would be remain as PeopleSoft. I mean, the same screens would be there, or it would be different because
Yeah.
Oracle has acquired that.
Yes.
Now,
Yes. Here, see. PeopleSoft product still many companies are using. Now Oracle stopped focusing on giving the license to the companies. Reason, Oracle moved that PeopleSoft into Fusion applications. Now their focus is selling this PeopleSoft product with the label of Fusion. Okay, so that's how the reality. When you look at PeopleSoft screens as a separate product, you will see originally how the pages looks like. But when you see PeopleSoft applications within the Fusion, but across all these pages, they created very similar skin. Very similar skin they created. Still, there is some slight variance. Still, to sync to appear all these applications, because different flavors of applications, right? To bring up to harmonize, okay, to harmonize that look and feel. So Oracle is working on the redwood technology, where they are trying to make everything appears as the same. But as of now, you feel almost both are same. But how you see PeopleSoft or complete the original PeopleSoft, and how you see PeopleSoft in Fusion, you'll find the slight difference. But across all these applications, more or less you find similar. But for 100% harmonization, Oracle is also working on redwood technology, where they are trying to harmonize the complete look and feel. Wherever you go, you feel you are in the same environment. Data entry and view can be changed. Data could be different, but the environment, right? Alignment, the formats are structuring, they are trying to keep as it is.
got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Next question, please.
When we are starting working with the client side and any company, they want to looking for a functional, and they want to whoever working with a functional guy, and they need to technical stuff, and sometimes they asking security roles, and they are admin side. So in this situation, how we are learning these things?
See, when you work as a finance guy, what is your scope? Accordingly, you are going to learn the points what you raised. You are going to learn the admin related. You will be learning the roles, variety of the roles, how to customize the roles, how to copy, modify, XYZ, all this stuff admin related. You will be learning, so that you will be able to perform. You will learn those, the roles,
Yeah,
customization, editing,
yeah,
creating the roles from the scratch, right?
yeah.
Those, see, the complete access you can get to application just because of roles.
So
Some
yeah,
companies, one second. Some
yes.
companies, there will be separate consultant who will look after the security.
Hmm.
Separate consultant. We no need to do, but still, it's always good if you know. Our life will become easy. If you are not learning, they may ask you, "Hey, you take care." In some companies, they have this kind of practice. They have a separate arrangement. There'll be separate security consultant. Security consultant. That consultant will look after all the. In every project, we have to customize the roles. Okay. So finance, SCM, HCM, everywhere we have to customize. That team or person will take care. But in many projects, we have to do it. That is the reason we are going to work on that, how to deal with the roles, and understanding the roles, how to customize the roles.
Thank you. Thank you. Understood.
Yes. Next question, please.
Lakshman, does the Oracle financials have heavy customizations also, like other applications?
Finance by default doesn't have any customizations. Finance has integrations with a different application. Finance has integration with the HCM to access employee data. Finance has integration with SCM information to access purchase order, sales orders information. Okay, finance has integration with the procurement. Both are you can treat as little advanced, leave it, not required. Again, here finance has integration with the CRM to access customers' data. Finance has integration with these tools to share data for reporting. Finance has integration with the projects where the cost, revenue, billing, etc., all need to be maintained. That's how this is connected with all. But we no need to touch anything when we are working. From what data we are accessing, it's so and so data. You can understand from where it is coming. We no need to create something. Not required. So it's not customization. We call as you should ask the question whether finance has integration with other applications or not. By default, no customizations. If any client is asking something else which is not available in this finance, that need to be handled by technical consultant. That story we will understand. When we talk about what is a cloud, there we are going to understand the story of cloud. There you will understand how to create something new which is not there in the application by technical consultant. We will discuss.
Okay, because I mean, in few situations I have seen where a part of the application, say AP, is been used by Oracle side, but the client is using the AR and the GL section, so they just want a AP integration with the AR of their system. So is that also possible, Lakshman?
What is that? What you have seen, which is connected
Like a
to
pay,
what?
like Oracle Payables, like what we are offering as Oracle Payables is integrated with their AR system, their legacy AR, in
Yeah.
for their
Third party
client system.
integration we call. I got you.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
we call as
yeah.
third part integration that need to be executed by technical consultant.
Oh, okay.
But what we have to do, that I will discuss when we talk about data conversions and all. You will understand about the format of the data. There I'll touch base what you have to do, because you have to understand, you have to talk to the technical person saying that if you are bringing some data into our Fusion applications, we know about our Fusion applications, right? Finance, right? So we'll tell them,
Yeah.
hey, this is what I need exactly. Or else we are sending the data to other application. Then we can say this is the data we can share with you, because that we know. Since you are dealing with AP, if any data is coming into AP, what data should come, you can tell to the technical person. You can talk to the third party team. If you are sending the data to other application, you can say, hey, what data you need, tell me. That data you can talk to the technical person. That data only technical person will pick from our finance application, that they will send to targeted application. So when you are working in finance, you'll have a just end-to-end understanding which application, what data the record consists of, which how many fields, which is a mandatory data, which is optional data, what is possible, what is not possible, etc. We'll have a complete picture of understanding, so that you can talk with the third party team, you can talk with the technical consultant.
Okay, got it. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Next question, please. Any question from anyone, please?
Sir, SAP application is specialized for what, sir? You mentioned SD. SD means?
Sales and distribution, which is equivalent to SCM. Even it is very much specialized for manufacturing also. Okay. If you compare finance solution, it's a very powerful solution from Oracle, not from SAP, FICO. Next question, please.
Is it any chance to explain FDI?
Yes,
in
not only explaining, we'll be executing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we load the data, invoices, suppliers,
Okay.
customers, transactions, assets, journals. We'll execute in our classes. That's what we have to do in the project.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll work on FBDA, we'll work on ADFDI, and we'll work on draft implementation sheets, right? We'll do
Thank
that.
you. Thank you.
Yeah. Next question. So if you want to become a consultant, you should ask the question. Otherwise, it says you don't want to become. Fine. Even you are not interested to ask the questions, I'll be available for a few more minutes. Meantime, if you get any question, you can ask me. Yeah. So anyway, I'll be available for 10 more minutes in the same meeting. So if you may get questions, ask me. So done. That is one part, and we are done for today. If you have
I
any
have
questions, one second. If you
Lakshman.
have any question, one second. If you have any questions, please stay back. We will discuss. If no questions, we can plan accordingly. We'll connect tomorrow, same time. Tomorrow, same time, 8 o'clock. This session video also, we are going to upload in the YouTube. You'll get the meeting link. Yeah. Thanks for joining this session. See you tomorrow. Now, questions, please.
Lakshman, how can I answer if someone asks what is Oracle?
What is?
Oracle.
What I discussed with you, the same. What I discussed, Oracle is primarily, Oracle refers database. The same time, it is company name.
Can
And
we
you
call
can
this
say
as a software?
Oracle, one second. See what I said? Oracle is primarily database and it's a company name also. Oracle built many applications. That is the reason those applications falls into the category called as ERP applications. Soon you will understand what is ERP means. That's it. Got it?
Yes, Lakshman.
Great. Next question, please.
A very generic question, Lakshman. When we go for a requirement gathering with the client, so what is expected out of that? Is that some kind of a template that we go ahead with the client to prepare something, or like how exactly?
Yeah, I'll
I
answer
mean,
to this question here, but that is already answered if you look into those real-time sessions, 15 hours.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, okay.
That you can call as requirement gathering sessions or discovery meetings. Okay, discovery meetings. So different style. You may follow the project style, or else you may follow your style. Mostly we follow the project style, or else sometimes the project may adapt your style if you are a very experienced person. So I'll tell you what are the possibilities we have. One way you can sit in front of the client and you can ask all the areas of the questions. Take example, payables. Do you know payables? Very high level.
Yeah, a bit, little bit, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Now I can speak accordingly. That is the reason I'm asking.
Yeah,
Now you'll
yeah.
ask questions related to invoice. Now you'll ask questions related to payment. Now you ask questions related to supplier. You'll ask questions related to bank accounts. You'll ask questions related to reports.
Correct.
Because you know all the variety of invoices in payables, you know variety of payments in payables, you know the story about supplier, you know story about bank accounts, you know stories about reports. Everything is in your head, right? Because you are experienced guy, or else you learn nicely. You can ask. If you think I cannot keep everything in my head, keep all the questions in the spreadsheet.
Okay.
Keep all the questions in the spreadsheet. And nicely what you can do is, hey, these are the questions we are expecting to ask you. For these are the questions we are expecting answers from you, by saying release those questions to client, which we call as questionnaires. When you ask these questions instantly in the meeting, they may check their pockets, right? They cannot answer all the time.
Correct, correct.
That is reason, give heads up. Just we are planning requirement gathering sessions or discovery meetings in next week. These are the questions we have. The set of questions we are calling as questionnaires. These are the questionnaires. Please go through. Okay, keep people ready who can answer to these questions. Otherwise, they will come with a lot of confidence. When you ask the question, they says, I am not belongs to this, I am not belongs to this. Right? So that they can have a proper arrangement from their side who are into that or etc. etc. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like
Yeah.
we just instantly we meet, we close. It takes a lot of time. Okay.
Right.
Depending on the client, this finance, you are gathering the requirement. Okay. Very primary core requirement, what you gather initially, it may take week time, 10 days time, or 2 weeks, 3 weeks also. Depends how the schedules and how many hours you are investing, what is the availability of the client, right? You are interested as a consultant and whether they are interested or not. In many cases, what happens is clients are not very much interested to implement Oracle Fusion. Okay, as a CEO, you may be interested from the company side. But as a business users, you are not interested. Reason, if Fusion is implemented, you may lose your job because you are not a Fusion expert in terms of using the system.
Right.
Lot of scarcity. You will see many times the client team, they don't support you. But anyway, you will have some system to support you, right? So you have to chase in many ways. So pretty common thing everywhere. That's how it would be. One is you can have a questionnaires and you can share. Otherwise, you may just create some high level agenda saying that, so this is how we planned discovery meetings, right? Or else requirement gathering sessions. This is the agenda for that, right? Very high level. You may say these are the applications related discussions we are going to establish, or else in these applications, these areas of information we need.
Right.
Keep subject matter experts ready from your side. We'll ask them, right?
Right.
So they will just arrange the meeting and we'll have many meetings, many meetings. Those will understand when you go through those sessions also. So that's how we will work with the client team. We'll have a team as a implementation team. Client side also there will be implementation team. We are here to help them. They are there to help us because we don't know about their business. Who is the point of contact to us from client side? There'll be team, there'll be manager also for the team. If you take a finance team, the typical team size could be the entire finance, there could be 10 members. From payable side, they may pick 2-3 guys. Receivable side, they may pick 2-3 guys. Some companies, it's a strange experience you see. There'll be 1-2-3 people, they say, you ask me anything, I will tell you about finance. You ask something, they cannot tell you.
Right.
But they want to be in the front row. They don't want to allow any other people to experience with this kind of process, what is happening and all, because they want to secure their seats, right? So many politics we call, but we should not call.
Correct.
Yeah.
So Lakshman, I have a follow-up question on that. So, maybe the client is not much aware of the system, but when we start explaining and, tell them the possibilities we have with Oracle financials, so, they might expect more, and that in terms might have the budget impact, right, on the project.
See,
So, yeah.
yeah, 1 second. Let me complete expectation. Later, I'll take your other
Sure.
piece of information. Yeah. When you say expectation, it is a common thing everywhere. You are working somewhere. Still, are you expecting hike in the salary? Wherever you go, that expectation would be there. But for everything, there is a scope, right?
Correct. Right.
Everything scope is defined. In every project also, scope will be defined. See, we enter into project as a consultant to execute the project. Okay, we enter into the project to execute. Before us, there are hell number of things happened. Our sales team will go and meet the client. Our pre-sales team will go and meet the client. our company top management will go and meet the client, right? There will be proposal, bidding, winning, awarding, right? Then project plan. Whenever execution will come into the picture, we will show up. Till the time, we are nowhere. So before we enter into the project, think scope is defined. Okay, sales, pre-sales teams and other experts who are very, very senior team members who are involving in that evaluation of the client business, etc., processes, they clearly define, hey, if you need any integrations, yeah, these 5 integrations we can offer you for free as per this contract. More than 5, we will charge. Okay, and they clearly says, whatever available in the whatever possible as per Oracle product, that only we can help you. If you want us to create something new, we need extra efforts by our technical team. We will charge you. These many reports, if you want us to modify as per our business requirement, okay, yes, we will do it. Say throughout entire finance, 50 reports our technical team can help you as per our requirement by modifying. Even Oracle is providing, you may need some changes, adding your logo, this, that, etc., colors, font, formats, right? We can do this for you, but there is a scope. 50 reports or 20 only. More than that, extra efforts required, that will cost, right? Everything is very much defined as a scope.
Okay.
Got it? That's how. Now you
Got
can
it.
proceed with the rest of question.
Yeah, so that's what I think, since you have already answered that. So when the scope is defined, if there is any deviation, might be there will be a change request
Correct.
for that, right? I mean, correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Lakshman. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks. Next question.
So, Lakshman, this is Naveen.
Yes.
Regarding the Hyperion, you said this is used for mostly for the costing and for forecasting, but
No, many
for
things
the
are there. Many things are there. See, here I don't want to just bring that fragrance. Okay, I want to limit because I want to take the name and I want to give very high flavor. If you talk about Hyperion, now Hyperion also Oracle acquired, they converted as EPM, right? They have a planning, they have a budgeting, they have consolidation and reconciliation and period close. Many things they have, reporting, everything they have.
No, from the real-time perspective, the standard what Hyperion is providing all the applications that suits the business applications most probably in basic use cases, or is still you
Yes,
customize
that is enough. That is very powerful Hyperion. The Hyperion, the next version which they converted, named it as EPM, Enterprise Performance Management. The Hyperion is a older one. Oracle acquired. Later, what Oracle it is, they did some tailoring. They are calling as EPM, Enterprise Performance Management. In this, we have a different modules, applications, right? So consolidation related, planning and budgeting related, reconciliation related, period close related, reporting related, right? So that's how we have a different modules. Still, if you have a question, please.
Thank you. No.
Yeah, great. Okay, you will get this sheet also. I'll be sharing this sheet. Okay, once I start placing the videos in the Google Drive, I'll share this sheet also. Well, everything what we are going to discuss, max, which are the key data points, we will write in the sheet. Okay, that you will get. Next question, please. Questions are important. Sometimes those are more than what I speak. Any question from anyone, please?
Lakshman, actually, this is from previous sessions. Okay. I need a clarification. Can you give one example on retained earnings?
What is your understanding about retained earnings?
Actually, for all other terminologies we are using day to day.
One second. No, leave about other things. Direct point. What is data you have? I'm asking. I mean to say, like, what is your understanding about retained earnings? So that accordingly I can craft and I can answer. That is the reason I'm asking. I'm not trying to check.
No, I don't have an idea on this.
Okay.
I don't have any idea on
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Very simple. Say, when you do sales and all, you get revenue, right?
Yes.
And you spend expense for various purposes, right?
Yes.
The difference between revenue and expense only we call as retained earnings. Yeah.
Okay, that is more or less similar as either profit or loss.
Correct. Yeah, that only. Yeah, various names are there. That also are written.
Okay. Okay.
Go back.
Got it.
Go back. See here, I written. See, net income you call, or else you may call as surplus. You call it as return. All are same.
Okay.
Or there will be a real story when you are getting to the company. Again, they will come up with a different flavor after dividend, before dividend. That we don't need to worry about it. Yeah, after sharing the profits, before sharing the profits, that's okay. That's not an issue. But for our understanding, this is it.
Okay.
Yeah. And again, when we are into application also, we'll be dealing with the retained earnings account. That time again, we'll touch base the same.
Okay, sure.
Yes. Next question, please. Okay, seems to no questions. Anyway, thank you so much for asking the questions. That adds a lot of value to the session. Very important. If you are in some meeting, you should ask the question. Otherwise, you are not in the meeting. That's how people will see you. That's how people will rate you. Very important. Now, when you are learning, or else tomorrow when you are in the company also, if you are sitting in the meeting went for 1 hour, you never spoke anything, you never asked the question, you are a dummy participant. People will see, I'm not saying dummy participant. So that's how it is. Of course, depending on the meeting also, what is your role, what is the content, accordingly to works. I'm not talking about our current meeting, but just create that point of view in your mind. That is very important. So max, try to ask the questions. You can grab more and more. Even general meetings, when you're working tomorrow, it's very important. When you ask the questions, you'll get more clarity. When you get the clarity, you'll be able to perform the work in the better way. Then people will appreciate. When you are asking less questions, your understanding would be less. When your understanding is less, things will become difficult. Yep. So that is the reason I'm just trying to encourage you to ask the questions here.
Lakshman.
Important.
Hello, Lakshman. I have one.
Yes.
Do you have any training for the EPM?
No training.
Okay.
Next question, please.
Lakshman, this is not a question, so maybe just to add on, I mean, we have attended a session on the feedback, and where this was been told, like it's just a general share. So if we are in a meeting and if we don't ask questions, it's also been considered as rude. I mean, from the participants' point of view.
Yes.
So that was been discussed to us.
It totally depends. What is your role? What is the purpose of the meeting, right? What is expected from that meeting? There is a lot of science behind it in every meeting, right? But another point, who are you? Very important. Are you consultant? If you are not talking in the meeting, it's a big crime. Right?
True.
It's a professional crime, ethical crime. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, that's very important. Very. If you are a technical person, okay, you can be dumb. Means you don't need to speak, but still you can do something. That's okay. If you are a functional guy, don't do anything. Speak. Things works also. Many cases. Yeah. Speak and run the show. Possible, but minimum do wherever you should do it. Very important. Very important.
Yeah. Thanks, Lakshman. Great insight. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry for disturbing. I have only last question.
No,
So
see, we are here for only questions, no disturbance, nothing. If you are asking the question, no
it's
disturbance.
too much time. That's why I'm
No, no, no,
asking.
no. I'm okay to sit 1 more hour. I am requesting, right?
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
hungry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, for questions.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah. So now we are learning in a functional side. So parallelly, how we are learning to technical side also.
Not required. They don't give double salary for you. You have
Okay.
to waste your personal time, etc., and buying the risk,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but when I'm looking at the job description, so they are asking lot of
I'll tell you
roles of.
one thing. Don't mind. Sorry to interrupt you. Now I should say this to you. See, I'm into this for last 18 years. Okay, but your experience is just you are seeing something somewhere written. Yeah. Take my advice. Make your life easy. You don't discover anything.
Okay.
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 I'm sharing the experience.
Okay.
Okay. You no need to choose both. Even if you choose the both, nobody will pick you. In some rare projects, pick you, but salary remains same.
Okay.
You have to do two consultant works, technical, functional. Most of the companies, this is completely segregated, separated, functional, technical. That's it. Yeah. See,
Understood.
if it is adding more value to your financials, your compensation, yes,
Okay.
it is
Yeah.
encouraged to do this. Otherwise, another point could be you love technical.
Okay.
That case you may do it. If you love technical, you love to write the reports, what you can do is get job on financial, start working. Okay,
Okay.
work for one project, then you will understand the complete story, how the life would be for technical, how the life would be for functional people. Still your interest is left as it is, then learn only BA reports
Okay. Okay.
so that you can claim as you are a techno-functional resource to this older universe. Yeah. I don't see
Thanks.
any benefit unnecessary buying the risk and when you become a techno-functional, you will do some functional work. Again, they may ask you to do the reports. You will go home and you will be developing the reports. No family time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's enough.
We just. Yeah. Understood, sir. Understood.
Yeah. Finance is enough. Functional is enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. No problem. Ask me questions if related to this oracle or your career. Ask any question. I'm open to answer. But better if it is very relevant, you ask within the session, subject related. This sort of questions, yes, you can always ask me in the end of the session.
Yeah. I know now it is very demanding. That's why. No.
True.
But a lot of questions how we are learning and proper way. That's why I'm asking.
Very important. See, what you are learning is not matter. How you are learning.
Okay, sir. Okay.
How you are learning. How
Okay.
much time you are investing. Right?
Okay.
Tomorrow, if
Yeah.
you want to have a good bank balance in your account, here in the learning account, you have to first bring that balance.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Yeah.
create more balance for learning hours.
Yeah.
Otherwise, many bank account balance are zero, right?
Yeah. I'm looking my surroundings. So many people are enjoying Fusion Cloud, whoever working in
Yes.
financial and
They are in the
they are.
clouds.
Oh my
Their
God.
life is like moving in the clouds.
Yeah.
Right?
Their paychecks. Oh my God. I
Yeah.
know.
True.
Thank you. Thank you.
Huge demand. Yes.
Yeah.
Again, Lakshman, on the same thing, I mean, so what is more beneficial, working as a full time or working as a contractor? Because sometimes we get hesitant to work as a contractor if there is some openings coming up. So, what is your suggestion on that?
See, okay, few things I'll speak, but don't take me negative. Okay, to our mutual benefit, I'll speak. Okay, mutual benefit. It's like more your benefit. See,
Yeah.
there are many people who will be part of 99% people. Okay, There are 99% people, they'll think in one pattern. There are always 1% people, their pattern is totally different. How they see, how they understand, how they act. If you ask me, permanent or contract, which is important? I don't talk about permanent contract. I would say who will give you more package, that is the best option for you. Okay. So if it is a permanent, how much permanent is that?
Okay.
Anytime you are a contractor, you can become a contractor, right? Say now you are struggling to get the project. Yeah. You can put down the papers and you can leave. It's happening every day. They can say you are a contractor, right? Now they have a freedom to say openly anytime. Even you are a permanent also, that is happening. It's a game. It's a game. But if you ask me, I would say pick contract.
Okay.
Pick contract if you don't have fear. If you have a fear, pick permanent. Why I am saying contract? If you pick contract, your take home would be more, right? Your take home would be more. If you become a permanent, you will become a blind permanent. How? Say you and me today, we are planning to start the career, right? So we completed same course. We both claimed 5 years of experience, and we got the job in the same month. You got contract role, I got permanent role. Since both are working in India, we both get rupees only, not dollars. There is no difference.
That's
Right?
true.
Because
True,
I am
true.
permanent, I'll get dollars, you'll get rupees, right? No, that very much we know. There no difference. Now, where difference will come? I'll be very comfortable. I'll have a courage. I'm permanent. There are great people who will ask permanent or contract. I'll be answering, oh, I'm not contract boss, I'm permanent. Right? I'll be answering. I'll get into the trap. But you will have some fear because you don't know the power of contract. Okay. Now, it's been 1 year. Okay, your contract is ended. Say we both got 30 lakhs package. Pretty much possible to get. So we just claimed 5 years. We both got 30 lakhs. So I am enjoying the label called as contract. Okay, I'm thinking recession may come. My job is safe, I'm thinking. You are thinking recession may not come, I lose my job, you are thinking. Let's see what happens. End story. Okay.
Okay.
After
Okay.
1 year,
Okay.
your contract is ended. Now you have to change the company. You'll put down the papers or etc. After 1 year, when you change the company, you will reach the level 35 or 40. I'll be here only 30 lakhs. Appraisal time will come. You know, in appraisal time, what employees will do. Right? They'll get how much?
Right.
1%, 2%, or no percent.
Yeah.
Okay. I should not say I'll be struggling, but that is reality. And 1 more year passed because here what I am eating, you know, I'm not a simple person. I'm a permanent employee. I'm not a simple employee. I'm a permanent employee. I'll wait for 1 more year. Okay, I'll 1 more year, but will be nice with a manager XYZ, etc., etc. Right? So now next year what happens? Same story will happen. Next year I may open my eyes, may not open my eyes because I'm permanent employee. Again you got contract job, again you change the company, you are at 45. Universe is supporting you.
Right.
I can say this. But my employer is not supporting to me.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll be in the trap of appraisal. You are not in the trap of appraisal, you are in the freedom path. Whenever you reach the top notch of 50, 60, 70 lakhs based on your experience, then you will get into permanent because you are smart. You don't want to trap by somebody. Right?
Got it.
There is a lot of stuff to discuss, but it is not a relevant session. I'm limiting that.
Yeah, understand.
Yep.
Yeah.
And again, if you are in one company, you may be in the same support project, unfortunately. When you keep changing the companies, your experience is awesome. You meet nice people here and there. You learn many things from the companies, the cultures. You may get, since you are, the fluctuation is more, right, in your job. You may travel to other countries, different projects, one support project, one implementation project. Since you are a contract person, they may try to use you left and right. Very good for you. There could be little pain, but you will become powerful. I'll become dummy fellow because they gave me one project. They asked me to support only AP. Okay. If I am from AP, I will not have good money to travel to AP. That much poor I'll become. Yes or no? But you will be traveling to other countries, vacations.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
Yeah. Big story behind it. Many traps are there. Which gives you more money? That is the best option. Let them label it. Don't worry. Let them label it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Which is giving more money? From where you can take more money to home, there you have to go, that you have to accept. No fear, because you have a skill set.
Correct. That's the
You
thing.
have
We
a
have a
skill
skill
set.
set.
All rest are many traps. Only love, respect, have a courage with your skill set. Don't worry about many games which are in the market. That's it.
Thanks, Lakshman.
Yep. Any other question, please?
Lakshman, I'm from ERP technical background. The thing here is, if something goes wrong, I know how to revert or roll back the changes. But in functional side, I heard that once we have done some setup, we cannot reverse those setup, right? How do we handle those? Because technical end, okay, fine, I can do anything and revert it. But that's the only fear I have.
Everything is almost possible. For everything, we have alternative solutions. Let me take same example. Let me take same example. Just you are taking whatever I said. If we do something, we cannot do the changes, right? Who cannot do the changes? We cannot do. There is a creator. I'm not talking about God. Oracle is there, right?
Yes.
One second.
Lakshman, but
one second. Let me complete everything. Your question, full question I took. Yeah, take my full answer. Then I'll take your cross questions. So when something is not possible to update or change, contact creator, Oracle. Tell them, hey, this is what we are supposed to do. By mistake, we did this. Please reverse it. They will do it for you. And you used it already. And by using that, you did some transaction XYZ. They'll tell you what to do, what is possible, what is not possible. If it's not possible, what is the workaround, alternative of doing. Or else, you did some setups which you cannot update. If there is any possibility, ignore that setup, do another setup, one more record you create. That you use in the further flow of rest of configuration, wherever it is applicable. If you create, it is not one and only, right? Many things you can create multiple records. Whatever you need, you can create. No, as per system, that is one and only setup you can do. There are no option to do it again and again as per the use case what you are into. Then talk to Oracle. So there is nothing which will become so stopper for us. It may appear, but you have to think through who can help us. Whether we can help ourselves, or else can we change something by taking Oracle support, or else can we ask Oracle to remove this as it is? Yes, they should do it. We are paying too much of money. We means we always represent our powerful client. We never talk, I am a consultant and all. I am from this company, we say. Our client company, we say. Because they don't have a voice. They don't know about the product. We can play the game. We can talk to them. We can say, hey, you should do it. It's on priority. Right? You should do it. They will do it. Okay, there will be escalations on Oracle from our side. You guys are not helping. It's been 1 week, top priority. Hell is going on in the business. They are chasing us. I'm a consultant, right? Business is not just supporting me like because you are not able to resolve this. many things will come in the play. We no need to worry about it. See, very simple. Product is not ours. That is the reason we no need to worry about it. If somebody should worry, Oracle should worry. You are there to help client. That we should understand. Many people lose this point of view. They'll think I'm bringing this product from my home and I'm sorry it is not working. Are you cooking this product at your home? No. Why do you worry much? It's not your product. After all, you are a consultant. You are there to get some money. You are there saying that, hey, this is Oracle product. This is my company. I know I'm in this game. What is my task is, if you need help, you tell me, I'll do it. If it works, that's great. That's Oracle is great or you are great. If it is not working, Oracle is not great. I am always great. I am always great. What mistake I did in my life? I didn't do any mistake. I am always great. If it is working, Oracle is great. If it is not working, Oracle is not great. You may say, but I love Oracle, but always I am great. I don't have mindset to worry. You are not a creator. You didn't spoil anything. You are trying to help them. This is what we have to understand. Generally, we go with a sad face when you work. That is a big problem. You have to go with the courage. If you don't know, learn more. If you already learned, have a courage. You are helping to company also, but more than that, we think company is helping us. Yes, in return, company is helping. Before you are helping, are you getting salary in the month beginning or month ending? Many things are there to understand. Yeah.
Got it. Actually, what I thought is usually Oracle consumes more time to give any solution, but from our side, usually it'll give immediate, even without
Nothing. It
like
takes too
informing
much
to
time.
client.
But you should be smart enough. See, what generally happens is you are a consultant, there is some issue, client is chasing, manager will come to you, hey, what happened? Client is shouting. You smile. Oh, yeah. I do understand. There is some challenge. I reported to Oracle. We are keep following up. I had escalation call also with Oracle. These guys are not helping. Have a smile. Let others cry.
Got it.
You should know how to play the game. Otherwise, what is the use if you are in the ground?
Yes, absolutely.
That's it. Have a courage. You are not doing robbery. You are helping always. Wherever you go, you are going with a mindset to help what best you can do. If you are not okay, learn, improve, help better. That's it. Simple thing.
Yes. Yes, Lakshman. Thanks, Lakshman.
Yeah. Any other questions? Okay, seems to no questions. If no questions, we can wind up for today. We'll catch up tomorrow, same time. Thank you all. I appreciate the guys who are still in the meeting. That, that much time investment is very important. See, there could be great reasons who are already left, but they left. That's it. That is a record. Okay, who are still in this meeting? Yes. So hope you can invest good amount of time. You can take best out of it. Yeah, appreciate it. See you tomorrow.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Lakshman.
Lakshman.
Thank you so much, Lakshman.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.